Coming up on Dayplanner, find out what important due date for seniors is just around the corner. And if you're having trouble with math, don't give up just yet. This and more as we help you set up your schedule for the day. Today is Wednesday, January 31st, and this is your Dayplanner. Good morning and welcome to FST News' Dayplanner. I'm Kaylee Goodwin and Tristan Meng is out on assignment today. Before we get on with your need-to-know news for today, let's get your first check of the weather forecast with FST News' Angela Ely. Good morning, Angela.
Good morning, Kaylee. Let's take a look outside right now at the current conditions. So right now we're at around 46 degrees with humidity a little bit higher at 47% and wind low at 4 miles per hour. As for drive time, it's going to basically stay the same like we usually see. It'll be 47 degrees, humidity at 46%, and wind staying the same at 4 miles per hour and not shifting direction. As for today's forecast, we're going to see a high of 71 and a low of 47 with humidity dropping down a bit to 29% and wind at 4 miles per hour. If you haven't taken a look outside yet, you might want to take a look outside after our newscast because you should be able to see the last bits of the blood moon. Originally, the moon went from blue to red, but we're in the final stages right now. So you'll definitely want to take a look before it's gone forever. We'll take a look at your 7-day forecast coming up a bit later. Kaylee, back to you.
Thanks, Angela. Graduation isn't exactly around the corner, but if you're a senior, the first grad night payment is. The first payment is $100 and has to be turned into the banker before school on Friday. If you have any questions or need a packet, see Teacher Wyatt Aping in room 720 or Student Council Advisor Randy Rishag in room 704. If you've got a creative side just waiting to get out, then our library may be the place for you. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, the library is open after school to students who would like to paint ceiling tiles. Librarian Susan Ball is having the ceiling tiles painted after popular and classic books to liven up the library. But if you're not the most confident artist, you can still help with Ball's project by donating to her GoFundMe by going to fstnews.com and search Library Beautification. All donations are used to buy supplies for the project. And if you're having a rough time in math, don't worry, math tutoring is still available every day except Tuesdays starting at 1:30 in room 711. And don't forget, all week, counselors are pulling upcoming juniors and seniors out of their class to get their schedules for next year. So if you're currently a sophomore or junior, make sure you have somewhat of an idea of the classes you'd like to take. Shooting on over to sports, our boys basketball teams are playing here tonight against Silverado with B team starting at 5, JV at 3:30, and varsity at 6:30. And our girls basketball teams are also here tonight against Silverado with B team starting at 6:30, JV at 3:30, and varsity at 5. Also, our wrestling teams are starting the NIAA Individual Team Championship playoffs today and go through Thursday. Improv Club is hosting their first show of the year tomorrow night in the theater from 6:30 to 8 p.m. Admission is free, so make sure to stop by. Skills USA is having a chapter meeting after school today in room 722 at 1:30, and Indoor Drumline has practice today from 5 to 8:30 in the cafeteria. Coming up on FST News, find out how you can show your spirit all next week. That and so much more coming up today on FST News at 9 with Michaela Bryan and Jocelyn Perez. But before we go and you head out the door, let's get your last check of the weather.
So you can plan the rest of your week. Here's the 7-day forecast. We're going to see temperatures again in the mid-70s range with our lows being around 50 degrees. So it is still cooler and hotter than we usually, hotter and drier than we usually see this time of year. After Thursday, we're going to see a decrease in clouds and it should be fairly sunny following through the week.
Thank you so much for tuning into FST News Dayplanner, the first check of your local news and weather. FST News will be back today at 9.
From all of us at FST News Dayplanner, have a great rest of your day.